Well, if your Thanksgiving meal doesn't well, and you can make sure your centerpiece does. I'm Anita Foster, and I'm coming to you from the Dan Dipert Career and Technical Center in Arlington, Texas. We're going to teach you today how to make a beautiful centerpiece for your Thanksgiving table. So joining us today to help make our beautiful centerpieces are our students. This is Turner from Arlington High School and Lillian from Sam Houston High School. Okay, so Turner, I have to ask you first. People watching might say, I'm sorry, students making centerpieces. What's going on in this program?
So me and Lillian both are actually in the practicum for floral design. So this is our second year being in this class. And so we're a little bit more advanced class. So we started last year and we were in the first year, the level 1, where we started off with the basics, getting to know what plants are, getting to know what flowers we're using, getting to know what kind of tools you use and what kind of, different centerpieces, different arrangements on how exactly and what you're doing and what arrangements would be used for what.
Tell me about some of the flowers that we're using today.
So this is the arrangement we're going to be making for y'all today. So the main focal points are going to be these big yellow flowers. These are spider chrysanthemums. So these are going to be your main focal points on the arrangement, the ones that catch your eye when you look at the arrangement. And then we have the different kinds of chrysanthemums, the pom-poms, and then just another variety of the same flower. And then we have your different kinds of foliage, which this is salal, also known as lemon leaf. And then this is going to be your seeded eucalyptus. So those are going to be your foliage to help fill in, and these are going to be your flowers to help give you the different varieties of colors and everything like that.
All right, so let's start from step 1, because you guys say that all of these flowers are easily found just at the local grocery store. It's not a big challenge. You don't have to order them. So I see we've got some styrofoam, some tape. How do we begin assembling our centerpiece?
You can go buy aqua foam, which is, we call it Oasis or wet foam. You soak it in water. Don't push it down. You just put it in a bucket of water and let it go down with some floral food. And then you'll get your little design bowl, which is a little plastic design bowl. You want to make sure that the foam is not going to move around. You don't want to use floral tape. People get it confused because floral tape is thin and they use it to wrap flowers.
Oh, okay, very good.
But anchor tape is going to help anchor it down.
Anchor tape,
exactly.
Okay. I don't think I would have known that, so that's good to know.
So you're going to want to go with your spider chrysanthemum, cutting it at a 45-degree angle.
Okay, so cut that.
Exactly.
45 degrees. All right.
That helps the flower get its water.
Okay, very good.
And you're going to want to kind of start off low on the foam, so you don't want to go too high because you want this to go out, not up.
Gotcha.
Exactly. And you want to stick it in the center of your foam.
Okay.
Not going too deep, because if you go all the way down, then the flower's not going to be as stable and it won't get any water.
Okay.
So on the stem, it has these different little nodules or little bumps you see. So what you want to do is you want to make that flat and even. So when you're sticking it in the floral foam, it doesn't widen the hole and it takes the stability out of it and it makes it all kinds of wonky. Step 2 is going to be going outwards.
Okay.
So you're going to build your height for step 1.
Okay.
And then step 2, you're going to build your width.
So I see. So Lillian is just putting those flowers on the outside.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because you're going to want, now that you have your height, you want to be able to see how far out wide you want to go. And so as you see, a little bit longer than it is taller.
Right.
Because you want to have that spread for the table.
Of course. It's going to be gorgeous. So we'll get our chrysanthemums ready. And then what flower would you recommend working on next?
So I would probably recommend using either or of the button mums or the also known as pom-poms.
Okay.
Or another variety of chrysanthemums to add your different color.
Okay.
So she's going to choose, so she's going to go with the pom-poms.
Okay.
And those are going to help fill in your different areas.
Okay.
So you're going to group those.
Do you need balance with your same colors on each side?
With
this, personal choice?
With this, since it's a little bit of a centerpiece, and so it's a little bit of a round arrangement, but also with the width, you want this side and this side to look the same, and this side and this side to look the same, so that way it looks the same when you're looking at it all the way around.
From all directions.
Exactly.
And then we accent from there, right, with our
Exactly.
greenery?
with our foliage, yeah, we'll go in after we get all the flowers in there and then kind of fill in. If we think we need to add a little bit more flowers, then we'll grab some and then we'll fill in where we think it needs it.
Well, while Lillian's continuing to work on this, I just learned earlier today that you guys actually build these arrangements. People can come purchase them or they can order them for weddings.
Yes, ma'am.
What's that like to be able to make that for somebody's special occasion?
So for us personally, we've done a couple of wedding orders already. We had one back in August and then we just had one in October. So it's a different experience because kids first get in this class and they think, oh, we're just gonna be able to work with flowers. Well, no, you gotta learn your basics first, but then when you learn your basics and you're able to learn the different kinds of arrangements, it makes you really focus on and really think about how much you could do for one person. And so being able to help someone on their special day, such as their wedding, and being able to do different things, like for me, I thought garland, like for like a table or something, was just one kind of foliage. It's not. It's so many different kinds of foliage you have to wire together, and it's so tedious. And so being able to sit down and learn how to do all of that makes me really excited to see what I could do in the future with this knowledge, and being able to have kids or family members that, you know, say your family member's in the hospital, but you come in here and you learn how to do all this stuff, you could take them a nice
You can make
arrangement.
them a very meaningful
Yes.
and very personal gift. So we have one arrangement that we already have made, and it's absolutely stunning. And I think we've learned today it's not as complicated as we thought to make a beautiful centerpiece for our Thanksgiving table. So if you would like to come down and meet with the team here about doing a centerpiece for your next holiday, just look down below. We'll have all the contact information. So for now, I'm going to sign off from the Dan Dipert Career and Technical Center with our team here from Arlington High School, from Sam Houston High School. You guys don't be afraid to try this at home. I think if y'all have done anything today, it's helped me not be afraid to try to make my own centerpiece. So I'm actually going to try it this weekend. I'll do a test run before the big day, right?
Of course.
So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you guys for joining us. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. We'll see you soon.